First one tomorrow.
This is Chief Honey Bear in Pasadena, California, with Mariah and Sabrina, and they've been attending the protest. And I've been trying to figure out what's been going on. So I've been talking to as many people as I can. So what are your impressions of what's going on?
So what I've noticed, especially with the one I've been to today, it's been majority of the time peaceful. The people that we're with have great ideas, great values. We today, for example, we all met at the police station. We sat around in a circle together, discussed issues and everything, and it was a huge crowd. What baffled us, and it was even brought up in the speech that one of the leading protesters made, was that the news crew that was there left. Once there wasn't a situation going on, there was no violence. I think they assumed we were going to come and try and destroy the police station. And then they left. They didn't record our whole community meeting. They didn't record any meaningful thing that we said.
Who was there? Are you from Pasadena?
I grew up in Pasadena.
Oh, so what kind of people? How many people were there, and who was there?
Oh man, there was people from Black Lives Matters. There's different activist groups, and then the crowd was maybe over 200.
What, many young people, or
yeah, it was lots of young. I mean, it was a different age ranges. Majority though, like 23 to 28, I'd say is the age range. I saw some older people, some parents of protesters. Everyone, the racial, there were so many different ethnicities. It was beautiful. Seeing that camaraderie was amazing.
Now, I saw protesters walking down the street here yesterday, and I noticed that too. One thing I'd like to ask you, because I've been out here for 5.5 years from Chicago, is when I first got out here, I found out for 15 years the Los Angeles police shoot one person to death on average per week. Yeah. And then it increased to 2 a week. So I have a hypothesis about this. This is the first big protest in California that I know of since a guy named Africa was shot in his tent 5 years ago, right after I got here. And I think, and I get your impression of this, I think there's a lot of built-up anger about the government controlling our lives, because for the past 2.5 months, we've been told you can't go to work, you can't go to school, you can't do anything about this COVID-19. Do you think that this was part of the motivation for finally standing up to the government?
I think so, honestly. With COVID-19, I mean, I believe it exists. It is a strain of the flu or whatever, but it did not have to reach that escalation to where we need to be trapped in our homes and all of that. And everyone I've spoken to about it, we all know a friend of a friend who knows someone with COVID-19. And I've spoken about this with a lot of people. But it's just another thing the government trying to keep us in place.
And I remember when Barack Obama was president in 2009, there was H1N1 swine flu. 165,000 people died, and the economy wasn't ruined. And
look at this now.
Yeah, so there's a video, a guy named Alan Pomerantz. He's an attorney that represented 72 Rothschild banks in 2001. The video is called 911 Israel and the Trump Connection, and it's on my Tumblr. But Donald Trump borrowed $4 billion from these 72 banks. He backed up. He said he would back up $1 billion of it with his own fortune. He only had $600 million. And Alan Pomerantz, who was the attorney, said they were thinking about killing him. Now they own him because he has to do whatever they say. Emmanuel Macron of France, he's a Rothschild. Even Queen Elizabeth II, she's a Windsor, she's a Goethe. But she can't get her own money without asking Lord Jacob Rothschild. So it seems like it's a big money grab. Like they wanted everyone to stay home, lose your car, lose your house, lose your business, and then they collect it. They give you $1,200 for a couple of months, and the price of everything is going to go up so high, people are going to be poor before. There's just going to be the ultra rich and the ultra poor, no middle class.
That's what I've heard too, and I want to hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But I'm one of the many that's lost their job. And
what kind of work were you doing?
Service industry, bartending, and I worked at a museum.
What are they going to do now? Like when they open the nightclubs, they're going to say 10 people in at a time, and you have to wear a mask, and
it doesn't make sense. It's very confusing. And it's still confusing now. And all of a sudden, with all these protests and the riots, as the media likes to portray it going on, COVID-19 isn't such a headline anymore. It's barely mention.
I want to ask you about the looting. I interviewed one guy. He goes by the name Steve-O. He's a young guy. He's maybe 28 years old, and he was there. And they arrested him over at Central Park, and they took his bicycle and his backpack. Now, I heard rumors from the police, but they wouldn't go on camera. So, like, if someone doesn't want to go on record, I have to suspect that they're lying. But he said what happened was they broke into the Apple store, and they took all these devices, and they processed them, and they took the devices, but they let them go. Do you think that oh, it's video size limit. Hang on one second.